All right, here we are, top of the hour, noon Pacific time. And today's how-tos is going to be mini fear melters. So we have, these were, fear melters is a practice that I use, developed by Dr. Katie Hendricks, research, kitchen sink tested, and it works fantastically when we remember to do it. So that's why it's good to practice these some part of your day. Just practice these little fear melters or big ones. And if you want more information on the fear melters, just go on Foundation for Conscious Living and check out their website. Type in fear melters and you'll get lots of information. But today we're going to be talking about mini fear melters. I will go to the big one real quick, the big fear melter where you can do at home or you can do in public, whichever if you feel up to doing it in public, then go for it. Katie loves it. She said, do it in public. So we got, first one we'll go through is fight. And also this is going to be great eye makeup, but this is going to be a great time to use for myself also during this holiday season and being with friends and family. Sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. And so having little tools to use to drop into your body and get out of your brain. The big brain up here is good stuff. So the 4 types of fear that we tend to experience is you have your fight, your freeze, your flee, and your faint. So we can just go through all of those all at the same time in our body. So you can experience and see which ones that you feel like you fall into the most. So the first one I'm going to talk about is fight. So fight is, fight, little chin out, you get this fighty feeling of tightness, you want to fight. So the big fear melter is ooze, where you ooze your body, my jaw. I know I hold a lot of tension right here when I'm angry or tense. So moving your shoulders and your arms can go up, down. That's the big fear melter. The small one, if you're sitting at a table talking and something happens and you feel fighty, you can just I like to just move my shoulders a little bit. Take a breath. I really like to can move my fingers, like you're oozing with your fingers right here on your lap. Or even with your tongue, with your mouth closed. Just move your tongue around. No one can see it, but you're bringing your thoughts down into your body, somewhere else, so you can be more present. So that's the mini fear melter for ooze. Then you have freeze, right? In the freeze, you hear something, a noise, or someone's talking to you, there's a subject that you don't like, and you hold your breath, you freeze. So the big fear melter is wiggle. Just wiggle your whole body. So the mini one is, say you're sitting down at a table in a conference, you're just sitting down, and then something happens and you feel frozen. You just stop moving. So the mini fear melter for the freeze is just wiggling your fingers and toes. And if you can't wiggle your fingers, just wiggle your toes. Right now, I'm wiggling my toes. And you don't know. No one will know. Just wiggle your toes. And the same thing, you can do that with your tongue in your mouth. So I'm wiggling my tongue right now and nothing. So that's the thing. Just really playing with different little ways to move. It can even be in your pocket. Moving my fingers. But use something. Just use a movement that can help you not be stuck. So then you have the flee response. So the flee is you want to get out of there. You're fleeing to the future or the past, or you're stuck up in the ethers. So we like to use root. So root is when you imagine roots growing out of from the bottom of your foot, going down into the earth. And you just feel rooted, and you can have that energy of the earth coming up into your body, and just a connection. Boom. So it's like, boom, you're rooting. And this one you can actually be standing without movement. What I like to do with the mini fear melter is I like to just gently grip the floor with my feet. Like, okay, I'm holding on, I'm rooting myself down into the floor. And then my shoe on. So I'm playing with this motion of this rooting feeling going down to the ground, to the ground. And then there's another one I use a lot, and you go up on your toes, tippy toes, you just go up and boom, drop down. Boom, here I am. And I like to, in my head, anyway. Here I am. This one I do quite a bit. Even this one I do in public all the time. Standing in line, things are chaotic. Just kind of boom. Take a breath, move my shoulders around. Right. So the last one is faint. So when you feel drained and the energy's leaving you, you're feeling, I don't know what's going on. Just feel this energy leaving you. So the flee, you want to bring in, the faint, you want to bring in the love scoop. So the big one is a love scoop. So just imagine there's love around you and you're scooping it up. You really use your body and let it land on your chest or anywhere on your body that you want some love. Just bringing that love from around you, energetic love, bringing it in. So the mini one I like to use too, if you're sitting at a desk, is just gently squeezing your thighs. Just gently squeeze your thighs, like, okay, giving myself some love here. Or you can just be squeezing your forearms, just like that. Some little mini love scoops. Love rub, love squeeze. You can just kind of rub your arm too. Use it as love lotion. I'm standing there, okay, I'm giving myself some love right now. So that's some mini fear melters that we just went through. So for fight, you got the little oohs, you can just move your shoulders around, your tongue in your mouth. In the freeze, you got the wiggle, you can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, where we are, wiggle your tongue. And then you have the rooting, where the mini one is up, boom, up on your toes and just drop down. Or you can just squeeze, imagine gripping your feet on the ground, boom. And then the love scoops, you got the big love scoops, bring it all the way into your body. And the mini one is gently squeezing your thigh. If you're sitting at a table, or if you're standing, you can just kind of gently squeeze your forearms, just like that. Even without looking like you're angry, you can just kind of squeeze your arms. So I like to do anyway. All right, so thank you for joining me today on Hendricks How-Tos. And I hope this will be useful during the holiday season or any time in your day. So take care until the next How-Tos. Have a beautiful day, evening. Bye.